Assalamu alaikum. I pray this reaches you and your family safe and sound. My name is Omar, and on behalf of Al-Emaan Center, I wanted to share with you my personal AEC story. So I was born here in Bromley at the local Prue, what was then known as Farnborough Hospital. I came to play school here at the old church building, and I went to school locally for primary and secondary levels, before then going on to study at a university in London. But as I was growing up, there were certain challenges that I would face. Firstly, beyond my beloved family, there was a lack of a wider support network that I was aware of. There was no warm, intimate community hub that I could reach out to. I was aware of Muslims within the area, and as I've come to understand, the search for a mosque in the area backdates to the 1970s. But that community hub was missing. Secondly, that search for sacred knowledge. Challenge your faith, we were taught. Why do you believe X, Y, and Z, we were asked. Develop a critical mind. While I took it upon myself to pursue this long and arduous quest for sacred knowledge, there are several individuals that I know that were not given the same opportunity. To be able to have somewhere that was accessible, somewhere that people could reach out to, somewhere that had a high and a reputable level of Islamic education, was something that was sorely missed. And finally, a huge challenge that I found was the way in which Islam was portrayed to the wider society. This beautiful way of life that had come to love and hold so dear was nothing short of a mystery to the majority. And in fact, in a post-9/11 era, this image was seen as distorted, reprehensible, and in fact alien to many. And this would then play into relationships between individuals from school age growing up. And so I saw this as a sense of duty, a purpose, a responsibility that we have towards others. And in fact, I saw it as a right others have over us. And so fast forward to 2016, and we were finally able to realize this 50-year-long wait of a mosque in the area. That community hub that we had longed for became a reality, and what a wonderful community it is. It is one that I could never have imagined. Day by day, year by year, it is growing, with hugely wonderful individuals within it. That opportunity for us to offer platforms of knowledge, of sacred learning here in the mosque as well as online has become a manifestation, as well as our ability to share a glimpse of what this beautiful message is with our outreach work towards the wider society. And this is part of the ethos at Al-Emaan Center, to develop and nurture a generation of role models for the wider society for years to come. And so while the world slowed down towards social isolation, we hastened in reaching out to our community. And so we ask of you to reach back out to us. As we now approach the blessed last 10 nights of Ramadan, we ask you to get behind this project. I implore you to get behind the initiative. I urge you to donate whatever you can. Every institution requires funds for it to be able to run. We have an outstanding debt, we have running costs, and we have initiatives that we want to be able to invest in the future. Sometimes when we hold something so dear, it becomes difficult to let go, and in particular when it comes to our wealth. Yet we are told in the Quran that we will not attain true piety, true righteousness, حَتَّى تُنْفِقُوا مِمَّا تُحِبُّونَ, until you give out of that which you love. And sometimes when we give our wealth, we think we won't see it back. Yet we are told in the Quran, يُوَفَّى إِلَيْكُمْ, it will be returned to you. And actually Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala goes further. He says, يُضَاعَفُ لَكُمْ. He goes, it will be multiplied for you. And so I pray that whatever we can give in charity during this blessed month, in the blessed last 10 nights, will be a source of barakah, a blessing for our wealth, and it will be a source of purification for our hearts. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.